Laura Wilson here. Today I am going to do a Pan That Palette Partners because last time I did Shop My Stash, I said I was going to do a companion palette to go with my Pan That palette, and I chose the neon one for that month because I wanted some colours that wasn't in my Pan That palette. But then I was thinking that, you know, that's only one palette for the whole month. I've got way more than 12 palettes and I'd like to go through them some more, and I don't want to get bored. I was watching Angela by Beauti By Angela, and I was watching Kyra by Journey in Beauty, and they were having the same trouble as they're doing a Pan That palette, but they didn't want all their other palettes not to get used while they were doing it. So they came up with the hashtag called Pan That Palette Partners, and I will link their channels below so you can check them out. And I thought it was a really good idea. So what they're doing is they're picking 4 palettes for the month, and then and using that with their Pan That palette each week. And I don't know yet exactly what they're going to do. They may do the odd tutorial, they may just at the end of the month give you a review of looks and things that they did with it. I haven't exactly decided what I'm going to do. I think what I'll do is choose a palette for the week to be a companion for my palette, and then do a few looks and things with it and show it on my channel each week. And I'm not going to pick 4 different palettes at the beginning of the month. What I'm going to do is each week I will pick a palette, because it depends on what colours I would feel like using that week. It changes all the time. So I'm going to just do it week by week, and we'll see how we go. So although I had picked this one, and I have actually used the blues in here for a look, I didn't film it or anything, but I've been missing yellow. There's a gold in my Pan That palette in cream, so it's this gold here and the cream, but I've been missing having yellow. So I wanted to use some mustard yellow, and so I decided I'm going to pull in this Rimmel palette, the Jules Rocks edition, and it's got some really nice mustard yellows in this light colour here. That's actually a light yellow. So I wanted to do a look with some yellow and mustard, and so I'm going to pull that one in. And this is a new palette for me, and I haven't actually really used it. I did a look yesterday using these colours, which is the look I'm going to do today, and I had planned on filming that, but my husband wasn't feeling that great and he decided to have a lie down, and I'm filming in my bedroom, so I couldn't film yesterday, and so I thought I'd do it today. And I'm actually glad that I waited now, because I hadn't watched Kyra's or Angela's videos until this morning, so it gave me a chance to start that. So let's get on with the look. So I have done my eyebrows and I have set my base, and I'm going to go in with a sort of angled fluffy brush, and I'm going to use the mustard. And I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going into my Pan That palette, which is the Profusion Beauty 101, and I'm going to go into the cream, and just blend out that mustard a bit. Then I'm going to go back into my Pan That palette and just deciding which brown I want to use. I think I'll go in with this brown here, and just a slightly smaller brush. It's quite tightly packed. It's a .xxs brand by Real Techniques, and I just want to deepen up the crease a bit. Just the outer of the crease. That's what it looks like so far. And I've been careful not to stick the brown right round here, not to blend it in here, because I don't want my mustard to go too dirty, because mustard's a kind of a dirty brown colour anyway, but I don't want it to go any more kind of dirty brown. I wanted to keep it mustard. And then I'm going to cut my crease today, and I'm going to use my Belly Branded Maybelline Tattoo for that. I need a flat brush, so I'm just going to use this Smoky Eye flat brush from Flawless Beauty. It's a bit cooler today, so I'm going to stick it on the back of my hand to warm it up a bit, because I find if I use my finger, I just end up getting it in places I don't want it. I'd much rather use a brush. And I'm just going to do a half cut crease. And thank goodness it's a bit cooler. It was been so hot the last couple of days, so the heat wave has disappeared. It's still in the South Island, but in the North Island where I am, it has moved on, and it's actually raining today, which I'm not mad about, because it was just getting way too hot, and I haven't been able to unpack the camper van properly because it's just been too hot to do it from our holiday. So that's what I'll be doing later on today. And I'm going to need a tissue to get rid of that, or I'm going to end up with it all over me. So that's what that looks like so far. And this colour is very similar to the colour that I'm going to put over it anyway. So I'm going to go in with this very light shade here out of the Jules Rock palette. And although it looks really cream, it's actually quite yellowy, if you can see that. So it's quite yellowy, goes quite nicely with my shirt today. When I did this look yesterday, I'm going to get a flat brush. This is a BYS concealer brush, and I'm just going to pack that on. When I did this look yesterday, I was wearing a kind of a mustard yellow shirt, which went perfectly with the mustard yellow that I chose. I got to wear that for about an hour, and then I spilled my cup of tea on it, so then I had to change my shirt again. So I went to a yellow shirt, and I spilled something on that as well after about a couple of hours. So now I'm wearing a different yellow shirt. So it's just, I do like yellow, which is this year I've ended up getting a few yellow shirts, which is just as well if I wanted to keep wearing yellow the last 2 days, because I just can't seem to keep myself clean. It's really pretty, this colour. Yeah, how pretty that is. Such a pretty colour. And what do I want to do in between that yellow and that brown? I'm just going to have a look. I think I might use this brown here out of my palette. I'm going to go into that colour now. What brush do I want to use? I think I'll use this little brush. This is a lip fill brush from Flawless Beauty. And I have no problem with using brushes for different things from what they're intended. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit of that because I'm just trying to gradiate that brown. And I think I might actually go into the next brown up as well, which is this one here. It's slightly warmer and slightly lighter. So I'm going to use the same brush. Yep, that's making a good, that makes a good gradient. I don't know if you can see that, but I can definitely see it in real life, that I'm going from dark to a bit lighter and into the yellow. I think I will do a bit of highlighting, so I'm going to go into this cream colour up here, which is a shimmer, and just a little bit just under the brow bone there. I'm going to do a brown eyeliner. This one's getting really small. This is an LA Girl Glide On one, gel glide on liner. So it's not going to be that long before it gets too short to sharpen, I think. Because I've only got one brown eyeliner. I've got one other brown one that's got a bit of a shimmer, bronzy shimmer to it, which would work with this look as well, but I don't want to use that today. And I've got one black one because I can't see any point in having any more than that, but I'll need to get a replacement for this. And I'm into brown eyeliner at the moment. Being summer, I like a little bit of a softer eyeliner a lot of the time. So I'm going to leave it there, do my base, and then come back. Okay, so I have done my base, and I am going to do under my eyes, and I'm just going to keep that really simple. So I'm going to use my brown eyeliner, and then I'm going to go into this brown from my Beauty 101 palette. And then get my little highlighter brush. This is a lip line brush from Flawless Beauty, and I'm going to go in with this nice bright colour again, and just go under here, join it up with that brown. And then for the very inner corner, I'm going to go in with the colour that I used up here, that cream. Just a little bit, just to brighten that inner corner. And then I'm going to go in with my mascara. And I'm going to use my Maybelline, what it's called, hang on, all the writing has worn off this one. The Colossal Volume Express one. I really like this. This used to be my only mascara, and I just brought it over and over. But now I've been experimenting with a few more, and what I've discovered is if I use this one first for separating my lashes and getting a good base going, then I can go in with my L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic one, and I don't get clumpy lashes, because that's what the problem was with this one. I was getting clumpy lashes, too clumpy, and I didn't like it. But if I use that Maybelline one first, then I don't get the clump, but I still get the nice big lashes that this particular mascara gives me. Well, as big as I can ever get my lashes, because my lashes are never big. And I'm just going to use that one on the bottom. So there is my first look I did this week with my Jules Rock palette and my Beauty 101 Profusion palette. So that is my hashtag Pan That Palette partners. And today I made this eye look here. Thought if I did a tutorial on all the looks, the video would be way too long. So I'll do a video on some of the looks, and I'll just show you the other one. So for this look I used, and on my lower lash line I used these two colours here. So I've got this one here, and this colour here. It's kind of an orangey bricky red colour. And I used this matte green here, and I stuck that on the outer corner where I deepened up that dark bit there. And for my inner corner out of this one, I used, for that bit here, I used this one here. And then I used it with my Pan That palette, which is the Profusion Beauty 101 palette. And for this look I used this light green, and I used this green here, and I used this green here, and I used this green here, and I used this colour here, and this brown, and I used a tiny bit of black just to deepen up the very outer corner. And really I could have done this whole look apart from the bottom one. I did all the top, and I was the only colour I really needed was this matte green, because I don't have a matte green in my colour here, so I could have done all the top with this without using this one at all, but I decided that I wanted to use a bit of this one, so I had a good play around, and then when I got to the end it was like, well, mostly I just used that matte green, so then I put the brick underneath, and I actually quite like the brick underneath with this green look. And right in the middle here, where it's all shiny and sparkly, I have got my, I'll go and get it because I didn't bring it over. I've got my Australis Metal AF in Emerald, which looks like this. So it's just a lovely bit of sparkle. So I just popped that right in the centre there, and I've also got a little bit, I did a white liner, and then I went over it with my gold Designer Brands liner. So yes, that's what my second look for my hashtag pan that palette partner. So today I'm on to look 3, using my Jewel Rocks palette as my pan that palette partner for my Beauty 101 Profusion palette. And today I want to play with these two colours here, because I love those terracotta-y brown kind of shades, and this palette doesn't have any of those in there, so I wanted to have a go with those today. And I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm gonna talk through, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll wait and see. So I'm gonna start off with my Profusion Beauty 101 palette, and I'm going to start with this shade here. I'm pointing to the green one. I'm actually trying to do this one here. And I'm just going to use my Real Techniques Instapop shade brush. That's that one on that angle. And I need a mirror. That could be useful. So I cannot do my makeup in the little screen. So I'm going to do the transition first to get a nice blend going. I've already primed my eyes and done my eyebrows, but that's all. I haven't got my foundation or anything on. I'm getting better at remembering to do my eyes first, because it makes not worrying about fallout or anything a problem. Not that these shadows have a whole lot of fallout, but then I can get a bit messy and it doesn't matter. And then I think I'll go into a darker brown. I think I'll go into this one here. And deepen up the crease. Then I'm going to go into my Jewels Rock palette, my Rimmel Jewels Rock palette, and go into this colour here. I'm going to use my Simply Essentials EO3. It's kind of an angled, kind of flat, fluffy brush. And I'll put that over my lid. Oh, it's such a pretty colour. I like that colour. Because I like all the colours. What I've noticed when I'm panning a palette, I miss the colours that I don't have in that palette. because I like to change up the colours I use so often, which is exactly why I decided to join in with this Pen That Palette Partner hashtag, because I like changing it around. So that was, so I'm going for a bit of a wash of that colour on there. And then I need to darken up the outside here, so I'm going to get, this is a smoky eye brush from Flawless Beauty. It's just got a bit of a round on it, but it's a flat brush. And I need a dark brown, so I think I'll go into this one here. I'm actually surprised how many of the different dark browns I have been using in this palette. I thought I'd have more trouble using up a lot of those dark browns, because they all look quite similar, but a lot of them have got slightly different undertones. I'm just going to go back into that terracotta colour and blend it a little bit. They've got slightly different undertones, so depending on which colour I want to use, I'll use a different brown because it's got a different undertone and it goes better with the colour I'm using. And I'll put a little bit of that on the inner eye as well, because it's a bit of a halo eye today. I need to even that out because I've got more orange on this side than this side now. Now I'm going to go into this colour here. It's a really pretty terracotta. I don't know whether I've got much of a swatch there. I use my favourite flat brush, which is my BYS concealer brush, which they still haven't got back in stock, so can't buy another one of my favourite brushes. And I'm going to pop that in the middle. I might wet my brush for this one. It's not, because I haven't gone very dark, it's not showing up that well. It's not too bad, but I want it to show up a bit more, so I'm going to get my spray. So I'm just using my rose water spray. I'm going to put some shadow on my brush and then spray my brush. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, I can see that better now. See, hopefully you'll be able to see the difference. So this is the side that I sprayed and this is the side that I didn't spray. So I'm going to do that with the other side, even myself out. Yeah, I just want a little bit more lightness in the middle there, but I don't want to cover up all that nice coppery kind of colour, and something really light. So I'm going to go into my BYS eyeshadow palette and I'm going to choose this colour here, which is in the same colour range as what I'm already using, and I'm just going to use a little wee brush. So this is a accent eye brush. It's a very tiny flat round brush. If it makes sense, a flat round brush. And go a little bit in the middle there. You can see it's the same kind of tone. Might actually go into the one next to it, which is a tiny bit lighter. Yeah, that's what I want, just a tiny bit of lightness just in the middle there. So I am using this colour here. now I'm going into the next one and just doing just a tiny bit just to catch the eye. So I used that one there as well. I just kept getting lighter and lighter until I was happy with what I had. And now I need to do some eyeliner, which I didn't bring over, so I need to go and get it. I'm not sure what eyeliner I want to use. I'm going to try the Master Drama Maybelline one, and it's this one here anyway. It's just slightly shimmery brown. Oops, just broke the tip. Quite soft, this pencil. No, I haven't got anything to wipe my hand on. And I might use some brown as well on the inner and outer edges. That's what it's looking like so far. And I'm going to tightline with a black. So that's what I've got so far. And I'm going to do the rest of my face and then come back and finish it off. So I've got the rest of my face on now, so I'll finish off my eyes, and I'm just going to use my brown eyeliner first. This is just my LA Girl Glide On Brown Eyeliner. I'm just going to get my smudger brush. This is just a Wet n Wild one. I actually really like this brush. And I think I want to do actually the brown right into this bit, to the inner corner. And then I'm going to get some of the other brown that has that little bit of metallic in it and stick it just in the middle underneath there. And then I'm going to get my Rimmel Jewel Rocks palette. I'm going to go into this colour here. And put that on top of that eyeliner in the middle. And then I need a little brush. So I'm just using this lip definer brush by Flawless Beauty. It's just a very tiny flat brush with a flat top. And I'm going to get some brown. I'm going to use the same brown as I used on the outer corner there. And go over that bit. And then I want a little wee brush. This is a lip line brush by Flawless Beauty. It's got a nice point to it. I'm going to use that for my inner corner. And I'm just going to use this cream. It's a shimmery cream just for the inner corner, just to brighten that up a little bit. I've got brown powder on my nose now. I always get it everywhere. And I also put a little bit of this colour here on my finger, and I just dabbed it in the middle of my lipstick there. So I'm wearing a brown Wet n Wild dark brown eyeliner, and then I've got my Rimmel Stay Matte lipstick in Barely There, or whatever it's called. I'll put it in the description box. And then I just put a little bit of that eyeshadow in the middle there, just to tie it in with the eyes. And now I just need to do my mascara. Got a nice highlight going on there. That's my Sofx Revolution palette. And there is my look 3. wasn't sure what to put my lighting on because it's a bit of a cloudy day and the lighting's being a bit weird. Can you see that better? I can't tell. Hi there, Laura here. Today I am going to be doing my last look with my Jules Rock palette as my hashtag pan that palette partner. one day I'll be able to say that without pausing. And today I want to use this blue here because in my pan that palette, which I've got two palettes in my pan that palette, but I've just been using this one this week, and I don't have any of those kind of blues. I have these teal kind of shades, but there are no blues, but these greys here are nice kind of bluey greys, so I want to play with those today, and I wanted to add some fluid to go with my blue top. So I've done all my base and I've put my eye primer on and everything, and I will have that all listed down in the description box. So I'll zoom in a bit. So we'll get started on a blue look today. Blue and grey, I think we're going to go. So I'm going to start off with some grey. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques Instapop crease brush. That's that one with the angle on it. I'm sure it fits really nicely in my crease. And I'm going to go in with this dark grey here. This is a shimmer, and I am putting it in my crease, so it always ends up there anyway, having shimmer, so I might as well just use it anyway. And it's kind of a purpley blue grey. So it goes really nicely with blue. You can see how precise you can be with that brush, which I really like. And then I'm going to get a fluffy brush. And I need something to wipe my brush on, hang on. Yep. And put my microphone on. Well, it's a good thing that I have to get up, because every time I have to get up I think, oh, I haven't got my mic on. Just going to use my Be Me makeup brush cleaner. This was a really cheap one that I got from Kmart, and I think it was about $4, and then the other day they had them for sale for $2. It's just a sponge in a tin really, but it does quite a good job of getting the colour off so you can switch colours. This is a slightly lighter grey. I am going to go in with some brown, but I didn't want to start with it because I didn't want the brown to mix with my grey, so the brown's just going to blend up. Every time I stop using this brush for a little bit and then go back to it, I remember why I like it so much. And I would buy another one, but they don't stock them anymore in my store. Once they sold out, that was it. So I'm going to go in with my Simply Essentials EO2 brush, and I'm just deciding which colour brown to go in. I think I'm going to go in with this one here. Or maybe that was a bit dark. I shall blend that out a bit. Now that I'm blending it, it'll be alright. Been noticing lately that I keep forgetting to do my brow highlight, so I'm going to do that now so I don't forget it today. So for my brow highlight, I'm just going to go in with a matte cream. And then just get my fluffy brush and just make sure that that's blended. I don't know whether I didn't hydrate my skin enough before I put my makeup on today or what it is, but my foundation didn't go on as smoothly as it normally does today. But never mind. So then I want to go in with, I think I'm going to go in with the blue now. Not sure which brush I want to use. I'm going to try this one. Just a little flat, slightly fluffy brush. And I'm going to go into this blue here out of my Jules Rock palette, the Rimmel palette. This one is also a shimmer. And I was interested to see what this one would look like. It's pretty. And I'm just putting it on the outer third there. I'm going to go into another kind of slightly bigger, fluffy kind of brush. I'm going to go into the cream. This is a matte cream. I'm not cutting the crease as such, but it gives that kind of effect, but it's just a bit more blended up in the crease, because I haven't used anything to cut the crease with because I don't want a harsh line there. So I'm also going to go in with my LA Girl Neons palette here, and this was the one that I put in Shop My Stash to help support this palette because of the blues. I'm going to go into this blue here as well, because I just want a slightly brighter one, just there. That's what I was looking for. Right, now again I'll blend that in. Brought out the blue a bit more, which is what I wanted. So I'm definitely a palette mixer. I hardly ever just use one palette for my looks. So I'm going to go in with my blue Rimmel called Wonder Swipe eyeliner. I haven't used this before, so I think it's the right colour. You can see that. Tiniest swatch ever. And I just blinked when I put that on. So that's a nice colour to go with it, but I think I'm going to need some black as well on the outer corner. So I'm going to use my NYX matte liquid liner. Otherwise it's not going to be dark enough. I think that blue eyeliner is the perfect colour for that blue eyeshadow. So I'm going to tightline with my black, and then I will be back. I'm going to use my blue underneath. I'm going to start off with the Neons palette. I feel like I'm cheating with this one because I haven't only used one colour out of the Rimmel palette, but it was the blue that I wanted to use and I used it, so I don't feel too bad about it. Got blue on my face. I'm such a messy makeup person. I'm a messy artist in general, so that shouldn't surprise me. And then we're going to go back into my Rimmel palette and get the blue out of there. So it's a darker blue, so I'm going to put that on the outer corner. Then I'm going to go into this silver kind of colour. I hope it'll go with the other greys and that I've got there for my inner corner. We'll see what it looks like. Ah yes, that's what I needed. So these greys in my palette were ones that I hadn't used last month, so I wanted to try and use them this month to see how I like them. And so, some of those greys really surprised me. I actually really like them. Now I need some mascara. So I'm going to put my mascara on. I'm first going to put my Maybelline one and then my L'Oreal one on. And I feel like I made a bad decision today in doing my base before I did my eyes, because now I've got blue and grey eyeshadow all over my nose. It's mostly all wiped away. So I feel like this look would suit some false eyelashes, but since I hardly ever wear those, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put some more mascara on. Now I have to decide what colour lipstick I want. I could go very nude because there's quite a lot happening on the eyes there. But I'm thinking, I've got some gloss on at the moment. I'm wondering what would happen, and I might take this off because I might hate it, if I use, what happened if I had blue lips today? Which colour blue? I don't have any blue lipstick, so I'm using the eyeshadow that I used. Use a mixture, see which one I like. Yeah, that Rimmel one is definitely, I like that better than the other one, the LA Girl one for my lips. Okay, I'll have a bit of a look. I think I need a bit more blush. The blue's kind of washed me out a bit. I'm just playing, I think. Putting my makeup on for the day has turned into playing. I want some blue highlighter now. I don't really need it though, do I? But I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm just using my highlighter 2 palette, using this colour here, which is called Luna, which is blue with a kind of a purpley reflex. See, I like that. I think it looks good. And now I'm just going overboard and I'm putting some of that highlight on my inner corner because I can. I put a little bit of white highlighter up here. This is called Moonstone, this one. It's just a sparkly white. And there is my blue look today. I've never worn blue lipstick before, so that's something new for me. But I really like, where is it? My new Rimmel eyeliner. It's really nice, and the blue in this Rimmel palette. It's really pretty, but I just needed something a little bit more blue to make it pop a bit. So with the bluey greys and the blues, I think it turned out really well. And the colour on my lips, apart from right in the middle, is that Rimmel blue. So I actually really like that colour. It doesn't go with my shirt. I've decided that I'll back up a bit. So it's a different colour blue from my shirt. So I thought it went with my shirt when I looked at it before, but on my lips it doesn't. On my eyes it does, but it's got more of a greeny cast to it on my lips. So that's different. So there is my last look with that palette partner for my Jewel Rocks edition, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. I wasn't sure how I felt about this blue lipstick, but I've just shown my husband and he said I look 10 years younger, so now I just have to wear blue lipstick all the time. I just wanted to share that with you.